Okay, so this is the holster making process. Since I only got a vote of 1, we're gonna go with orange. I was a little bit concerned I didn't really have enough orange. It looked like it'd be exactly enough, but you can't mess up. So, stuck it in the toaster oven. As it's heating up, take the heat gun and heat up the foam pieces. Now it's out of the oven, but it's a little bit warped. I don't know, maybe I left it in too long. I'm not really proficient with this oven. I actually prefer just using the heat gun. But now I'm just trying to kind of center it and then put it in a position that I think will be okay once I get it into the press. The problem is trying to get everything, aligned and, fitted. And then when you put the top piece of the press on, and then when you start clamping it, then everything starts to shift. That's kind of a problem. That's why one of those, vacuum press, whatever mold things would be better. But with just this press, you really got to be mindful and pay attention to how your gun and everything shifts under the pressure of the foam. So here, let's take a look. And right away, I'm not really impressed. I kind of moved, everything kind of shifted further to the front than I wanted, because I didn't have enough of that Kydex to have it closed up in the front like that. I wanted to just be open, and I wanted more as far as covering the trigger guard and anyways, here we go to starting over. Just reheat it and it'll basically go back to its original form. Just apply the heat. So that's the thing with Kydex. If you're not satisfied with it, just reheat it, and then you can continue to work on it. So starting to soften up now, and just keep applying the heat. Try to shape it, stretch it out a little bit, shape it to the form that you want. Repeating it. I never get it. I don't know. You're supposed to get it up to like 300, 350, but to me, I think that's too high. Maybe if you're doing some super, form. But I just wanted to cover the parts that need to be covered. So yeah, second time, try it again, repeat the process. Let's check out the results. A little bit better, still not enough coverage on the trigger guard. And then I'm heating the bottom part around the light and the trigger guard. Just apply heat to specific areas, and then I'm just forming it with my hands, my fingers. See this part, that was for that little piece of wood was for the clip, but it didn't even get under the okay guys Kydex, so I got all the bits and parts off of the gun. The gun's no worse for wear. And let's see. So yeah, still not satisfied, so back to the drawing board. blocking all the parts up, taping it back up, reheating the kydex. So yeah, it can be tedious. Just keep at it. This is the second, third time with that kydex. So I don't know if there's a limit to how many times you can reheat it, but it seems to work. I do it. So yeah, now let's put it back in, reform it, repeat the process. And hopefully the third time is the charm, and then kind of satisfied. So now I'm putting a hole for the retention screw. And then at this point, I'm just trying to cut at the excess, see how the fitment is going. Result. It was time consuming, as you could tell from the process. I had to basically reheat it and start over, 3 times. I think this piece of orange kydex was a little bit too small. I would have liked to have had, maybe more coverage here and on this side, but now it does at least adequately cover the trigger. So that was my main concern, was I wanted to cover the trigger. I can still have access to my charger for the light, and it's about as good as I can do it. I'm not an expert or anything on it. This is actually just my third time making a holster, but I think this will be good enough. I still have to put in the clip, and then I don't even know how this is gonna work, because I just hold this here and this is really uncomfortable. I don't know if you put it up high or you put it down here low, your fleshy side. Maybe down here is a little bit better. But that's the next part of this process. I'll start working on that little plate, which will connect the holster to the harness. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.